Is it not working? Oh no. I wonder if it's working now. Sorry, everybody. How's it going? Whoa. Whoa. Welcome to Oaklands. I'm the TheFloorLord. And in today's video, we're going to be kind of just goofing around. I'm getting in just a little bit late. Kind of had to throw this together, but it's been a little while since I've done this, so I wanted to just kind of get in here and play. It has been a little bit. I did do a stream last week, but I ended up making it private. Maybe I'll make it public in a little bit, but the reason why is because of this. I filled up a drawer of Adderite keys. So, whoa, it's crazy. But I didn't want, I ended up doing it on stream, and then I was like, maybe this isn't a good idea to just broadcast this in case the developers ever saw it, because I wasn't at a full drawer at the time. I was only, I think I was only at like 100 keys at the time. But if you see my money is practically gone. I ended up spending about 12 million on keys. So it all went towards that. Anyways, hope everyone's having a good time. Right now, everyone is nobody, and that's okay. If you are interested, please consider subscribing. If you enjoy making or watching videos that I make, I would very much appreciate it if you were to do that, and also leave a comment down below. That way I can read through your comments. I try and reply back to every comment. Right now we're sitting right around 64, I think, subscribers. It's not bad. But after this stream, I will be editing a video tutorial, and I'll be posting it. And what I'm trying to do, I ended up talking with TeamView because his is kind of slowing down in terms of new subscribers and things like that. So one thing that I was going to be doing that I had suggested to him, everyone's kind of going to this short form content. I talk to my kids all the time, and you know, I'll call them on the phone, or I'll see them and I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I'm just watching YouTube. And I'm like, oh, who are you watching? And they're like, oh, nobody in particular, I'm just watching shorts. And so I was just like, oh man, they are like doom scrolling shorts. And so I kind of thought, well, maybe what I'll do is I will make videos that are a little bit shorter, but also tie it in with a short. And that way, when I do the short video, I can tie it to the actual video, and people can kind of use the link to watch the video if they're interested in it, but I'm also putting out shorts. So it's kind of a two-for-one kind of a thing. I hope that'll work. I'll still be doing the streaming. I think it's a lot of... Ooh. Oh. That was close. I still like streaming and everything like that. I've only had like one, maybe two people watching at a time. That's not why I'm doing this. I just figured I might as well post something that, I enjoy doing and kind of just get it out there. But right now I'm just on the hunt for burls. I kind of want to show off what I've been working on. I've been trying to get organized. I started moving everything on my base, so I kind of want to go through the thought process of what I want for my base now that I'm setting it up. It has gone through so many different revamps, it's ridiculous. But I kind of have the vision in my head as to how I want it, so I'm going to go for it. I'm just gonna try, and I'm gonna get organized and get it out there. Cause right now it's just a mess. I'm working on moving everything from my main floor upstairs. What I'm hoping to do is use the main floor as a working area. So loading, unloading, sorting, all those kinds of things. And then as you move upstairs, that's when you start getting into the shop and you start seeing, items, more things, lots of different donators and things like that. And then we'll start to get that part organized over the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping that I can get the shop set up and ready before the Halloween update on October 4th. That's the goal. So we'll try for that. But I'm almost done. I didn't want to do it on this stream because it's kind of boring. It's just server hopping and everything like that. I'm gonna design this entrance and have it look a little bit more clean, and I'm gonna be adding a lot of neon lights and things like that. Adding in some banisters here. This has got to move backwards a little bit. And then this is going to be kind of the shop area. The floor is just temporary until I get a design ready to go. And then we'll have this entrance area, and then as you come up the stairs, this is where the museum will start. So I've got to move these down. Yeah, I've got to move all of these down and start to get those named and organized and everything like that. And then, oh, there we go. Leg. Okay, got those organized, and then I'm gonna finish working on these stairs. I gotta come and make another banister this way, and then we're gonna be using a lot of lighter colors, light this up quite a bit so that it looks inviting, exciting. I'm gonna add some LED lights and neon lights and have them kind of, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to animate some things, have it look kind of nice. So we will see if we can get that to work. But for today, really all I'm trying to do is I'm going to be cleaning up this floor. All of this stuff that's just kind of lying about, I'm going to try and take it upstairs, because this is going to be the store on this level. I kind of want the store to be close to the main. Everything down here is going to be actually the working area, where I can I'm going to open up my basement, and then just have this be an open floor so that I can drive trucks and dump things and have them all sort automatically and everything like that. But the cool thing that I've been trying to work on, I've been trying to organize all this. The cool thing that I finished is I got a drawer full of every single forageable item in the game. Well, I got 2 drawers. And the reason being is I wanted the raw, and then I also wanted the jarred item. I gotta fix those dandelions, they're opposites. Because these ones are right here, see? But I ended up getting I ended up getting 4 drawers of these, and for the same type of reason. Whoops. Let's put this back. So one drawer is going to be the raw, one drawer is going to be the jarred, one drawer was actually for the Sakura Blossom sword, right? Yeah, the Sakura sword. So, and that's the reason why I wanted 3, I ended up just getting 4. And I was like, okay. And then I'm working on tumbleweeds. They're a lot more rare now than they were before. I mean, when they first came out, they were all over the place. And I missed my opportunity to go and collect them, and now they're a lot more rare. But the only thing that I'm missing right now that I'm working on is the corrupted tumbleweed. So I'm working on tumbleweed right now. I think I've got 1 drawer right now, and then I'm working, and so it's gonna be like 1,000 tumbleweeds. It's gonna be insane. So working on that. Let's close that. Excuse me. Oh, here's the ones I'm working on. Gold Enoki mushrooms. That's the thing I was doing the server hopping for. So I've almost got that drawer full, and I need to get 1 more. I've almost got 200 tumbleweeds, so I need to get about 50 more of these ones, and then I'm done. And then I need to get another 500 tumbleweeds again, make them corrupted, so that I can do that. I'm almost done with these infused cores. I've got, so that's 220. I gotta make those infused and then put them into here. So that's 220. So I need about 30 more meteors. So that'll be just a little bit. Where are those? Oh, no, purple stars. Mithril. See, and I'm working on getting all this stuff. Oh, here we go. So yeah, I've already got 500 meteor cores here. So, and the reason for these, again, this one's for the raw meteor cores to sell, and then this one I'm going to use for the Emberbane axe to fill that up and get that quest. So that means for the infused cores, I've got to get another 500, or excuse me, sorry, another 250, because I'm going to be selling 250 of the raw infused cores, and then I need another 250 for the fusion coil, because that's what you're going to need to get this thing right here. Don't mind that one. That one was an extra one. I ended up giving my son the speed coil because he wanted it to make the fusion coil, so I have to go get another one. Not a big deal though. Anyways, so that's kind of what I've been working on. And then got these little portal windows that you're going to be able to see into. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger on the second floor and have it look kind of nice. I'm going to take my logo and put it up on the top there. So things are coming along. It's a little bit slow. It looks really messy because it's a mess. But yeah, that is the vision as of right now. And then I was hoping probably in the basement somewhere, maybe making like a parking garage or something like that, where I can show off the car collection that I don't have, because I don't have much. I've seen a lot of people doing the gambling for the neon cars and everything like that. It's kind of like, oh well, I mean, if you want to do that, great, go for it. Let's move this up because we need a little bit more space. Whoa, I thought I closed that. Testing out some ideas up here, but we can start moving upstairs, which is going to be kind of nice. I might add in another another conveyor belt system, just so that, yeah. Seems like it's just going to be bouncing around. So, and then the floor is obviously temporary because I'm not going to be keeping them those colors or anything like that. I'm just trying to clean up down here. Thank you so much. Thank you to excuse me, to Tease for getting me this. This was like right after the update where they updated all the bamboos, and I was like, no, I don't have one of the originals. And she was so nice. She was just like, hey, I've got you. So thank you so much, Tease. You are amazing. Appreciate you. Not anchored. But one thing I wanted to do, I started looking around. I've got to be more automated, and that's the reason why I'm kind of cleaning up down here, and moving stuff up. Is I need to make some space for myself to kind of automate. What I'm hoping is creating a system to where I can drive and dump, and it will autofill vehicles and stuff like that. Oh, that went good. So that's what I'm hoping for. Let's unanchor this. But I'm going to be making a lot of shorter videos, so hopefully they will be digestible. That's what I'm hoping. They will be quick and to the point, and they'll stick on like one topic. I'll leave the live streams to be me ranting and messing around and jumping from one thing to the next, and it'll be a lot more concise with the other videos. So I'm hoping as well to see the update for furniture. They kind of postponed it a little bit. Right now it says it's coming out on the 13th, which is this weekend. But we will see. We'll see if that does happen, or if they're going to wait for a little bit more. if they do, I think that would be perfectly fine. I mean, it's not going to be anything major added into the game. There's no new items, for example, to like collect, I guess. I mean, there's going to be items to like build with and whatnot, but there's not going to be like a new material based off of that. Oh, those acorns get me every time. I think it landed over here. Did it? Did it? No. Oh, it's up there. It's up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay. Okay, well, we'll go up here and we'll grab that real quick, which means we have another meteor core. So we have 29 more to go. Woohoo! Another one bites the dust. I just finished collecting all of the eel kelp. So I have a drawer full of eel kelp in all of its varieties. So I have, for example, I have 4 different drawers. And some people might be, oh my gosh, you're crazy. That's overkill. The answer to that is yes. Yes, it is extreme overkill. And yes, I am crazy. So, for every type of tree and stone and ore, I have the raw version, the refined or sanded version, and then the planked and forged version, along with for trees, for example, I have the full tree, meaning I have a tree that is like this. It's the whole tree, one tree in the drawer, but it's the tree that I used the living axe with, so it's still got its leaves on it. So yeah, that's one thing I'm working on. So I'm gonna have 4 drawers per tree, and there are 3 drawers per stone, and there will be eventually 4 drawers per ore, depending on how they do it. Because right now I'm at 3, except for a select few. And the reason why there are a select few is because they came out with raw versions. And what I'm talking about is the veins. So like for the Adderite, for example, Adderite has, for me, 4 drawers. It has a full raw version, and then I have raw pieces version, which has like the little nodes like this. And then I have a drawer of refined, and then a drawer of full. So I mean, my base is probably worth a bit. But the reason why I wanted to do all this was to kind of help other people. I want to be, you know, a person that can be like, you know, hey, I've got this, you know, creating a store and selling items and hopefully getting people some things that they need. I'm excited for Halloween though. I'm excited to see what they do for any events that they might have. And then the other thing I want to do and that I need to do is using my material gun, collect all of these different types of materials. And that's kind of the hard decision I'm trying to make right now is, do I work on collecting material, or do I work on trying to earn money? Because I can't do both. If I suck this up with my material gun, see, electrified stone I'm good, but the electrified tree I've only got 3,000. So if I consume this, I'm at 35. My hope is to get to 5,000 of everything. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get there. But right now, I'm still working on filling up some drawers when it comes to this. So, like I said, I finished the eel kelp. Right now, I'm working on electrified bamboo. So I have full electrified bamboo pieces. I have a drawer of that. And then I have electrified bamboo raw. So I cut the bamboo on its pieces section, like for example this. So there's this piece right here, and then there's a second piece on top of it. You can see that dividing line. I did that with the bamboo and with all the other ones. So now I'm working on the sanded, which I'm at 57 pieces. So like it's just a bunch of pieces. And then after I'm done with the sanded, then I'll do planked. And I'll get that done. And the thing that's going to help me do this is the copper axe. So every time I log in, I hurry and do a copper axe quest and fill it up. So I already have, see if I have it down here. Mannequins, lab cards, no, I think it's behind. Elder bark, uncertain pickaxe, I finished that one. Shoot, where is it? Oh, there's my 4-leaf clovers. I've got to bring that up. Build mode. Let's take that upstairs. But I have I can't find it now. Acid crown. Bone skull. It might be like behind. I'm not sure where it is right now. But yeah, this is what I'm working on right now. So right now I'm on flame slate. And then I gotta do gravel, and then I gotta, just kind of go through all of them. Get all the pieces, get all the collections. Is that right? No. Scoot it back. I can't find it. But I do have a drawer full of those are my 4-leaf clovers. I have a drawer full of the copper axe already. That way any of the extra copper axes that I get and that I use will just be for... Is it a starfall? It is starfall. Because I'm trying to get stars as well. So I'm only at 800. So I could just like, okay, you gotta touch it first, and then you can get it. But like I said, I'm trying to get to like 5,000 of every kind. Yeah, good luck with the purples. I know. We'll see if I ever even get there. Is that blue or is that purple? That looks blue. Yeah, that's definitely blue. Well, we'll get those next time. Or should I get it now? I think I'm at like 170. So I'm close. I mean, I could... Yeah, we're close enough. We'll just grab a jar real quick and grab it. Normally I have one on me, but... yeah, we'll grab a couple stars and get that going. I mean, eventually, I'm hoping I can get to the point where I just like, I have things, and so from there I can just kind of collect and sell, if that makes sense. Because like I've got enough of it already. But yeah, just kind of going around, and I'll be doing this for all the different items and everything like that. I really don't think I'm gonna like go super crazy and do like every single dye color on every single fabric. I may get to that point someday. We'll see. That's insanely crazy, I think. Very unrealistic, I think. But we'll see. I mean, we gotta start somewhere. And I think that's the biggest thing, so yeah, we'll just kind of dance around, and then we'll go finish moving stuff on the base, getting it cleaned up, because that's what this one is about. But I kind of wanted to show off, you know, what I've been working on, all the work that I put into collecting and things like that. Because my whole goal for this whole thing was to create a museum to show off all the different items in the game of Oaklands. And I just thought it'd be so much fun to, you know, show all that off and be able to do that. That's... Oh, they all disappeared. That was the initial goal. So I'm hoping that I can get there, that I can do it. But we've got a long ways to go still. And then this is a setup coming, I hope, very soon. I'm working on a game show. For trivia in the world of Oaklands. So we'll see who we can get onto that, because I think that would be a lot of fun. But we're just taking all of this stuff. I was anchoring everything because, I mean, I think they've pretty much fixed it now, but I was losing a ton of items from things just falling into the abyss. Go, my sled. So I was anchoring everything down. I think these fell from upstairs already. Okay. There we go. See, like all of these are anchored down. So I've got to unanchor everything, and then get it back. What I'm really looking forward to with the Halloween stuff is getting more of these items. Because I had some items, but I didn't get nearly enough. So I'm hoping that I can get even more. I got really close to getting a drawer full of every moon shard. Really close. And this is why I'm excited for Halloween. I think it's this one right here. Yep, so 208, 243, 205. Like the only one I got was the Waxing Crescent moon shard. But like I got above 200 on all of them. It was just, it was difficult for me to get all of them with all the moon phases and stuff like that. But I think it'll be a little bit easier this year. I'm already really close to being done, so that, obviously helps. But we'll get all of this cleaned up. And then I'm gonna kind of, the style I want down here in this floor is kind of a workshop kind of an area, the working floor. So that's what I'm going for. When is the next meteor? Really quick. 22 minutes. Okay, not bad. So it'll be, oh gosh, right when the video's ending. This one might go just a tiny bit longer, just until I get that that meteor core. Either that or I'll end it just before. We'll have to see. Sometimes the game lags a little bit. I thought I took this up. Do I have 2 of these? I must have 2 of them. Go. Whoa. Oh, I think this fell from upstairs. Like I said, I'm just moving these things off the main floor. Oh man, I've got to get rid of all this dynamite. Da, 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 da. But yeah, doing cleanup is always time consuming. A lot of times I'll look at it, just be like, oh yeah, I'll just spend the next little bit of time, and I'll just clean this up. And then you're looking at hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of just moving stuff, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is taking so much longer than I thought. Now I could be using my grabbiest grabber and everything like that. It just, it takes a little bit of time to unlock everything, so. And it gives me time to collect my thoughts and think and talk and everything like that, rather than just kind of go, go, go. Flashlight. Now, for the most pointless item in the game, the tape measure. Nobody uses the tape measure anymore. I think you can still buy it. No. It's at I thought it was at the depot for a second. I believe it's at Illumined Design. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still buy it. Don't bother. It's not worth a whole lot to purchase money-wise. But for new players and stuff like that, nope, don't even bother. Same thing with the wand. No point. Don't buy it. There's no need. If you go into the build mode, it's right here. It's already built in. So save your money. Don't bother. But yeah, I finished farming uncertainty pickaxes, and then I also finished farming Adderite keys. So when it comes to the pedestal quests and the trigger button, I'm all done with that. I don't think I need to do any more. I mean, if I really wanted to, which I may down the road, I may farm another 250 Adderite keys so that I have the raw Adderite keys, like a drawer full of raw Adderite keys, and then use the second drawer for the Emberbane axes. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Man, it's already late for me. But this is the time that I can stream, so I make the best of it. I did see on the Typical Developers Discord, they were talking about different furniture ideas. Definitely let me know down in the comments what you think would be a good furniture idea. Lots of people obviously, putting in ideas for the bedroom furniture, bedroom set, dining room sets, and things like that. This is not going to go up. Nope. I ended up making the suggestion of a grandfather clock. I thought it'd be kind of fun to possibly even have it work and, tell the time in game. That'd be kind of fun to have a grandfather clock just as a decorative furniture piece, you know what I mean? And then the other one I had thought after the fact, my kids were watching the Lorax, and I thought it'd be a really cool idea to have a furniture item that's boxed, and then you can unbox it and it turns into a like a blueprint pot that looks almost like this. I mean, a little bit thinner. It looks like a vase, like a pot. But what you do is you take any type of wood, any wood type, and then you fill up the blueprint with the wood, and then it will plant a tiny little baby tree, a tiny little version of whatever tree wood that you put into it. And then if you want to do stone or ore or something like that, you can just get the vase. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to have a tiny little baby tree that you can decorate your base with. You know, you can be like, oh, you know, I've got a little baby heavenly tree, and you can just kind of fill it up, and then kind of use it as a display and things like that. So tell me what you think. Would that be a fun idea? Would you buy that if it was put into the game? Because I think I would. I think that'd be kind of fun to get every single kind of tree and put it into a blueprint, and then just kind of display all the different types of trees, and just have like the what are they, the sequoia trees, you know, have these massive trees and just have it fill like almost the whole pot. That'd be hilarious. Oh, by the way, I thought this was kind of interesting. I found this like sequoia stump, and then I found this sequoia stump, and it was like filled. Has anybody seen something like this? I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. It says it's sequoia, but I don't know why. I don't know what this is. It's the material on the outside, but it's darker. I have no idea. I don't know why it's like that, because it's not like that on this one. Anyways, I don't know why. It's very weird. Alright, we're almost done. We're almost done with the downstairs, and then we can move to the second floor. And then from the second floor, we can go upstairs, because that's where all of this is going to end up going. I'm probably going to build multiple floors to be able to show off everything, obviously. But I think I saw one person. I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry if I'm not giving you credit. In fact, I gotta find out who it was. Hold on one second, because I just watched their video. Dun, 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 dun. I kind of liked their idea. Oh, here we go. Hunter Muffin. My goodness, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. I subscribed to him, watching his videos on all of these resellers of blueprints. I don't know what you do about that. I hope that they can find some kind of resolution, because that's got to be the most frustrating thing. You know, putting in all of this work, you know, selling it to other people just to have them steal it and then sell it for the, you know, they just make their money back. It's got to be frustrating. I don't even know what they can do with that. I mean, they can try and ban people. I hope Hoofer gets involved, gets enough attention for them so that they can, you know, get some answers and resolution to that issue. Anyways, sidetrack. He was building a massive base. He's an amazing builder. Definitely go check him out. But I really liked how he designated a floor for like every kind of theme, I guess, or season or whatnot. And that's something that I wanted to do, was to just kind of use that, and kind of build a floor for every season, so that, you know, anytime that they add more items to any holiday, Christmas, Halloween. What are the other big ones? St. Patrick's Day, Easter. We can kind of just display those things. And maybe, I mean, Easter and St. Patrick's Day, or the 4th of July, excuse me, they're not necessarily the biggest. So maybe I could like designate it into like quarters until it does get big enough, and then kind of revamp and rethink things. But yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I wanted to kind of create a floor for everything to be shown off. I thought I unanchored it. Must have been still in the barrel. Who knows what that's from? When they yell it, it's like barrel. If you're like a really, really old gamer, you know Amnesia and who played that game. Oh, I got it. It's PewDiePie. I got to watching him. I think he was one of the first, or at least one of the first biggest, playing video games and having people watch him. So let's see if we can get this to go. Up. Oh yeah. Perfect. You gonna dump off? Dump. Oh, upside down even. Sweet. I was afraid it was gonna keep rolling and just like roll off the edge. Dunk. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk this one up since it's round. And it's just gonna keep rolling down. That's okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, we're almost done here. It's exciting. Unanchor. Man. Oh. Yeah, these barrels really don't like ramps that are so steep. It's like, nope. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Okay, let's go check out, see the time. If it's more than 7 minutes, we'll just end it. No, 7 minutes on the dot. So, I will end the video after I go and collect that. Fingers crossed it is electrified. Because I think I'm at least decent on magma. I've got 3,000. So, I mean, I could do magma. I could. But I want electrified. Because I can get more of the electrified bamboo and fill up the drawer. And that would be nice. There we go. Fare thee well, axe, until we meet again. I wonder if there's going to be a way that you can untarnish the copper axe. there's going to be like a quest or something like that. Because that'd be kind of nice to be able to untarnish it and use it again, but, you know, have it not necessarily cost money, but maybe you have to go and do a quest for Mike or something like that, where you have to go and get him a certain number of units of copper or something like that. And then he can refix the head on it for you. That'd be kind of fun. We're almost there. I'm gonna have to carry this one up too. This is not gonna go up. Bloop. Okay. The Oasis. Nice. Everybody did a great job on that challenge in creating art. I thought they all did a great job. I am not an artist. My stick figures would not pass. So, Ducky. Oh, excuse me. I've had that sneeze building for a while. Okay. Whoa. Let's unanchor this. And then we'll take up the next one. I think the meter's going to be coming here shortly. We'll just move this back here. That's good enough for now. Oops. I do wish they would have separated these boxes. Oh no, the crates. Because during Christmas they were wrapped gifts and they looked really cool, but it was only for the event, and then once the event was over they went back to looking like this. I really wish that they had just separated the two so that you could have both. You know, if you wanted to buy medium crates, you could have medium crates, but if you wanted medium wrapped crates during Christmas time, you could buy those as well and have them not during the Christmas season. Just so you know, if I wanted to work on a Christmas build in July, I didn't have to wait until Christmas to make it look the way that I want it to. But we'll see. We'll see if they do that, or if they choose to do it like that again, where all crates will look like presents for Christmas season and then it'll revert back. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, the Petalfall Katana. Not Petalfall Blossom. Katana. Da, da. They gotta change the wording on this thing. It says, wow, that must have costed a fortune. This used to be when you would get it in the Skull Rock. Underneath the hatch, you could blow it up and you could get... Oh, magma. You could get the... Oh, there it is. Oh, be right here. Do it right there. Nope, a little farther over. That's okay. Still fairly close. Where you had to spend money to get into get the skull. If you go over to that the Skull Rock now, you can get a bomb. You can blow it up. But there is no skull inside anymore. So it makes me wonder if they're going to get rid of it, or if they're going to use this in some other way to enter a different area, like a secret area. But yeah, this right here, this little hatch. It used to be this where you got the skulls. You'd blow this up, and there used to be a skull inside. Don't do it now, because if you waste your bombs blowing that up, it will blow off its lid, it will open up, and you will jump inside to nothing. There's nothing in there. Mainly because you can just go to the acid lands, fight the skeletons, and they will eventually drop their heads. And that's how you get in now. So, alright, let's go get this meteor right quick, and then we'll call it a night. And then I'll finish editing those videos, and then I will hopefully drop them. I think they're going, I'm trying to see how posting works and everything like that. If I let it look at it for a little while before I let it post, if it distributes better, and then I'm also going to be tying it in with a short and see if that helps as well. Just trying different kinds of things out. I don't know exactly how YouTube works and how it likes things, so I'm learning this for myself. But we'll see. We'll see and we'll learn together. But my hope is to help others enjoy the game as much as I do. So my video is going to be informative and helpful and tutorial to help others, because I don't think, you know, I don't think keeping things from others is obviously helpful. I think, you know, it can cause problems for some people, because I know, like, I forget who did the video. I don't know if it was Toopsy or if it was somebody else, but they built a foraging business, basically, and they went out collecting pears like crazy, super fast, and so that's what got pears nerfed pretty bad. So yeah, if you find a meta, yeah, oh dang, see, that fell off. If you find a meta, there's a good chance that the developers are going to try and balance the game, and that is what is going to be on my next stream, is me helping the developers work on balancing the game. So hopefully that will go well. I'm going to be putting on timers, and you're just going to kind of watch me do runs in me making money and seeing how much it can make, making sure it's balanced, if it needs to be nerfed or if it needs to be buffed. whether it's money-wise or the amount of spawns and things like that. So I hope that what I do will be helpful. But we'll put all these away, and then we'll wrap up and finish this stream, and then I'll work on editing, like I said, that video, get it out so that people can start finding ways to get items in the game and possibly find better ways of doing it. Because that's my hope is you know, that I can share the ways that worked for me, but then I also want to hear from others being like, oh, I know a better way. I'm all for it. I'm definitely not the best person in this game. I don't know all the secrets and the ins and outs and everything like that. I'm learning just like everybody else. But it will be kind of fun to work as a community together and finding out what is best. Because I've noticed, you know, there's some YouTubers that'll post a video, and sometimes they're right and sometimes they're wrong, where they're like, hey, you know, this is the best method of doing this, and I kind of watch and I kind of do what they do, and I'm like, okay, this is the best method. But then I start looking around and I'm like, oh wait, I think I found a better way. So it's not necessarily that they are 100% right. Sometimes they are correct. For example, I watched a video that Brick, the official Brick, put out about the Void, and he's like, hey, you know, this is the best method of getting down to the Void, and, you know, the safest route to get to the trees. And I was like, okay, you know, if you say so. And then I found the map where I can fly down there with my camera, and I explored that thing for probably 3 hours. Just going to every single ramp entrance that goes down into the Void, and kind of mapping out the different paths that you can take to get to the center and get to the trees. And yes, Brick is correct. That is the safest way to get in and out of the Void. So, but there's other people that I've seen that will post videos, and they're like, you know, hey, you know, do this way, and you start trying it and you do it, and you're like, this is not good. I think there's going to be a better way, and a lot of times there is. So definitely, you know, play how you want to play. I think that's going to be the best thing. You know, learn what works best for you. Anywho, I will wrap this up, finish up. Just finishing off, please subscribe. If you like this kind of content, if you like a lot of my videos, please do subscribe, give it a like, and then also leave a comment. I love to read comments and come together as a community. So, all right, well, I'll wrap it up there. I will see you guys next time, and enjoy yourselves until the next video.